Hey, this is Justin back with an engineer's perspective, and today I just want to do a super quick unboxing, or a fake unboxing of this guy. See that right there? 15V Manix 2, baby. Let's just pop her open. This is a phony unboxing because I've been carrying it around all day. So it looks exactly like everybody's seen. Oh, yeah. Beautiful. Golden, Colorado, CPM 15V. Got that triple B laser marking on there to show Sean's involvement with the sexy heat treat on this 15V. And yeah, the reason I wanted to make this video is because this is a sprint run that Spyderco does. And I completely failed at getting this. I was always on my long commute home or just in meetings or whatever. I could not score this thing, and they went like that. And so I was airing out my frustrations and explaining my butt hurt in my S45 VN video. And by the way, I made several mistakes in that video. I wasn't going to go into comparing the steels because I was like, nope, you got to do your homework to remember, but I did. And oops. Anyways, moving on. And yeah, I was saying that I was a little bit butthurt that I completely missed out on this. And Sean Ryan, or at Sean M. Ryan 9 on Instagram, and I'll just have his name down in the description if you want to go look him up, heard my pleas, and I think he just couldn't stand knowing of my ass pain, and so he hooked me up with this from the Portland knife house, and got it coming my way. So stoked to get this. Like, of all of the blades that are out there, like, this was the one that I wanted. Of all the sprints of Spyderco, you know, like, this is the one you want. I was going to try to score the PM2. As a model, I kind of prefer the Manix 2, but the PM2s tend to have slightly better behind the edge geometry. This doesn't feel too bad there. Let's just look at my very sharpened PM2. Yeah, it's probably, this one's pretty actually thick. Probably close-ish. The PM2 might be a fuzz ahead. But anyways, really like the Manix 2 as a model. And yeah, it was nuts. Like, I was literally in the middle of a meeting with just me and one other guy talking about a project, and all of a sudden I got an Instagram call on my phone. I'm sitting there, I'm like, wait, what? I was like, hold on a second. I've got a call. Mute the meeting, and Sean Houston was calling me. And I was like, what? Like a video call on Instagram. What is this? Like, what? And I answer it, and Sean Ryan, who said, hey, I know of my local store still has one in stock. He went in there and he saw none other than Triple B Handmade Sean Houston there at the same time, picking this up for yours truly. So that was a fun video call. That was very surprising. So yeah, super stoked about that. That was super cool. Sean has been showing me the AWT, Advanced Weapon Technology aluminum scales that they make, and it's like a liner delete, and I'm all about that, so I'll probably be looking at picking up some of those in the near future. And I do not like the liners on these knives. All of this texturing, like on this guy right here, you can't tell, but let's just run my nail. You can hear that versus I can barely catch on it because I just took the Dremel and just knock them all down, top and bottom, all around. So I may do that to this one, or I may just hold off and just wait to get those AWT scales, but this is a little too aggressive for me. But when it's knocked down, it's a nice texture. So, you know, I'd rather have it and have the option to get rid of it than not have it and want it, you know what I mean? Same thing with like the G10. Like, if this is too aggressive for you, just take some light sandpaper. No big deal. But anyways, yeah, so that's the story of how I got this. So thank you, YouTube community. My ass is in much less pain now. It is in the opposite. It is flying high. Feeling good. So yeah, I still a factory edge. I haven't sharpened it, haven't had time. This is the time I had to make a video. I'm probably not going to do any first impressions on this 15V until I'm a few sharpenings in. That's just kind of how I roll. And yeah, so super stoked on it. The heat treat on these, yeah, Triple B did a lot of work to get this just right for a factory knife. And I think the micrographs that Sean's been putting out have been showing very nice small carbides for this volume of steel, like 4 to 5 micron carbides, is if I'm remembering correctly. And just keep in mind, the point of 15V is non-stainless, and is that they basically put 14.5% by weight vanadium into the steel, and it's tuned with a carbon and chromium and everything else in there, so it just makes a shitload of vanadium carbide. I don't remember the volume, but it's got to be over 20% volume percent easily, would be my guess. And yeah, this stuff is second to only a few. I mean, we're talking Maximate, you know, like that there, or maybe Rex 121. Probably not much else. So it's a beast. I'm super stoked on this. This is really going to be the model for the ages right here. Yeah, and who knows? Maybe Spyderco will go away from Maximate and towards 15V if it ends up being a more preferred blade steel. But I mean, Maximate tends to be that 67, 69, whereas this 15V sounding like it's just right around that 65 mark, which is smoking hot for this high of carbide volume. I mean, just point of comparison, I really enjoy this 10V. I mean, look at that, you know, it's that slight color difference there. I really enjoy this 10V, but this stuff is probably more like, I think it was like 63 to 65, whereas this is probably close to that 65 mark. This stuff is a little softer though. This acts like the most amazing M4 ever, is kind of how I think about this right here. But this is going to be a sweet upgrade. So yeah, I'll get into the meat of her and hopefully report back to you guys in not too long. I don't use a knife like I used to, so just truth be told, it's going to take me a bit to really get in it and get after it. But it's going to be living in my pocket for a long time. So yeah, thank you so much to Sean Ryan for getting this to me. Thank you so much to Sean Houston for developing the heat treat on this, and thank you so much to Spyderco for being the awesome company you always are. So thank you to everybody, and thank you to you, the viewer, for sitting and watching and listening to me ramble for 8 minutes. But that's all I've got for today. Have a good one.